Hey, everybody, welcome to the Almost Daily Show with myself, Chandler. And
The Dave Picardi.
what episode is this, Dave?
Episode
We were
11,
just,
my friend.
L11O. Here we
L11.
are. I'm here in beautiful North Dakota, Fargo specifically.
So,
Wonderful community here.
nobody in the world would have believed that Fargo was a real location unless it was a movie.
That's true. And here it is.
There it
I
is.
am experiencing the full force of Fargo.
Ooh, that's very pretty, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go head across the border and you get some French fries and gravy, eh?
Ooh, very exciting, eh?
Yeah. We're going to maybe head over to Minnesota and have some brew, too.
Minnesota, eh?
Hey, Minnesota's a great place, eh?
Yeah, we just lost half our viewers.
Yep. And then it rained on me. It caused all kinds of problems in that couple of seconds.
Oh, I love it. All right, so today I'm laying to track down today, Chandler Walker. You've been flying
do it
full time, so you're a little groggy here. So Chan and I just got back from up in Toronto, hanging out at the UG series where we got to get up and speak. I was talking about professional business and being a professional organization, and Chan talked about sustainable marketing. What else did you talk about, Chan?
We talked about long-term sustainable marketing, being a leader, how to hold your staff accountable to actually doing things, all the things that you actually have to do to run a good, solid business and not have the business just depend on the business owner.
Right. So it was fantastic, right? Everybody enjoyed it and great information. There was a couple other guest speakers there that everybody enjoyed as well. Chris Cooper was there and Pat Barber was there speaking as well. So I thought it was a solid event. Now, more importantly, right? So if anyone's listening to this, you want to bring us in to talk about being a professional in your industry and sustainable marketing, please bring us in. But more importantly, what do we do after that?
So we have this thing where talking to people is only half the thing. You just stand up and you talk in front of people, but we preach building a relationship and building a strong relationship with people and connecting with people. And so after these events, we host a big after party or a big meetup or some way where we can get everybody in front of us just to hang out with us so we can talk to them and understand who they are and what they need and those kind of things. And I think that's the biggest piece that a lot of speakers are missing. They're not connecting with their audience afterward to make them feel connected to them and feel human.
Yeah, so I've been to a lot of speaking engagements where I'm in the audience consuming, and usually, there might be some Q&A right after, but usually the speaker's in and out, right, or not accessible, right, just because of maybe the size of the venue or whatever it is. But ultimately, especially in a personal business where you're building relationships, you got to get to know somebody, and so someone might have some questions and maybe they're not sure, and then they're like, okay, like I'll go off and research or something. Like sit down with them someplace and give them the opportunity to hang with you and get to know you and trust you, right? Because ultimately, if they're not quite sure, then they go out and hang out with you for the night, they're probably going to be pretty sure, right? And at a minimum, you're going to meet and have some new friends in life.
Exactly. And it doesn't matter if you're doing public speaking like we are and trying to connect with everybody, or if you have like a local business and you do like a customer day where you bring everybody out, you guys go to a bar or you go to a food place and you hang out. Just you need to get in front of your audience outside of the level to where you're servicing them and the service or the products you offer, and into the personal level to where you can just hang out with them and talk to them and get to know these people, and so they can get to know you as well.
Yeah, so important. So then from a marketing standpoint, let's teach you some marketing too. Let's tie it in. So in your community, pick some businesses locally that interact well with your business, right? And maybe if we the event we just put on was we did an after hours party, and so Chandler and I we took the gold card, we put it at the bar with the bar manager, and then we went to Staples and got golden tickets, and so Chan and I had a pocket full of golden tickets, and anybody that came up to us and took a selfie with us and tagged the things we wanted them to tag, which was good for our marketing, we would give them a ticket, which they could give to the bartender and pay for their drink, which was quite the hit.
Oh, they loved it. The concept of the golden ticket was huge. Just giving it to them, and then they get their free drink. They're willing to take selfies with us, tag us and everything. and then we get to talk to them and hang out more and really get into good conversation, which is what we wanted. You need a way to get people to come to your event, and that's usually getting them a drink or buying a small plate of food or providing something of value that they want, so they'll come and hang out.
And the other thing so there was a side part to it. Now we were in Collingwood, Ontario. Is that correct? Is that where we were?
That is correct.
All right. So we went to we were in the Blue Mountains, in the village, and there's a cool Irish pub. And so if Chan and I lived in the area, that would have been a great connection for us, because it would have been something that we just established, and we could have probably run years of stuff there and gotten unbelievable relationships built around that facility and that place. So they told us that, right? We threw this after hours party. They told us that it was the most profitable night they've ever had in business. So that was pretty amazing. So not only did we help, right, build relationships for what we were trying to do, we also then helped the local business also have a good day and good business, right? So now in the future, if we went back there, they'd be happy to have us and promote us, and whatever we would ask, right? Because, right, we also help them. And that's a big piece of business too, is when you're running promotional stuff, team up with other people. It's not always just about you. Yeah, you want to help the businesses around you and create an ecosystem of business that promotes each other and helps each other grow and sustain.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. It's go approach the business you want to work with. Like with our after party, we had something of value to give them, which is bringing people into their bar. They allowed us to stay in the bar and bring all the people in. And so every party wins. You want to walk in and be able to say, I want to give you something, and I don't really want to ask for anything in return, but the result is going to be awesome for both of us. And if you can go in that, then you're going to develop a good relationship with these businesses. They're going to want to do this with you more often, and they're going to ask you about it, and they're going to be excited about it. And so you can start to do these like little weekly or monthly or whatever events you do. But as long as you keep funneling people in and keeping them happy, you've built yourself a little business community as well.
Yeah, so important. So so this was a great topic. Thank you for bringing it up.
Yeah, it's huge. I think the biggest piece we miss out on is connecting with our people. If you can't connect with people, you're never going to build a relationship, and they're never going to truly want what you offer.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be like, we used the bar as an example, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, it could be, like it could be coffee. It could be, even a meetup at the park or the beach, or it's any kind of get together, gathering, where you make yourself accessible to the people that are either in your community or you want to be in your community or business, right? You just want to be accessible, and you want to put people in an environment where they feel comfortable hanging out and talking to you, and just stress-free.
Exactly. Make them feel comfortable, and they'll feel connected.
That's it. All right. So I think we're wrapped up on this one. Episode
11. See you guys maybe tomorrow. Who knows, though, because it's the Almost Daily Show.
Later, Chan.
See ya.
Yeah.